YouTube's, how's it going? Part 9 of this Pokemon Silver walkthrough. If you remember from last time, we went into Ruins of Alph, completed the Kabuto puzzle, and then we caught 3 unknowns to get ourselves the unknown extension to the Pokedex. Then we headed here on the beginnings of Route 32, caught an Ekans, got Miracle Seed, and talked about different things on Route 32. So hopefully in Part 9 we'll be finishing up this route and be entering Union Cave by the end of this video. So here, left off, we're going to face this trainer. I haven't seen you around before, so you think you're pretty tough? I haven't said anything. I've never actually spoken in my life, so you can't criticize me for being bombastic or bragging about myself ever, so just get off my case. So bite against Sharp Teeth. Zubat wins, like usual. There goes Rattata. So 72 experience points. I haven't seen that many in quite a while, to be honest with you. And here goes Zubat. I got Zubat. Zubat squared here. Who's going to win? Level 8 Zubat. I would like to have one at level 8 to begin with. Catch those in Union Cave, but I have level 16 now, so I'm satisfied. So we took care of Albert. You're strong. Would you get that blue Pokeball? So it gave me 128 bucks. I'm going to try to be the best with my favorites. I'm not using the same top Pokemon as everyone else, so that's a theory. I like that, and I don't like that at the same time. I'm mixed opinions about that. So up there is a tree that is cuttable. You can probably tell from the first generation games. And here's a Mareep. Ran into one of these guys already, so beautiful. I'm obviously not going to be using a Mareep for my team, but I want to catch one right off the bat. And Leech Life should slowly weaken it. And definitely will not take out this Mareep. We got a critical, so leads me to believe that I can probably throw in another one of these guys, and Mareep will probably stand up. Regardless, I have a 20% chance of running into a Mareep here. And the rest of Route 32, you can run into Mareeps in both Gold and Silver. So I remember when I was younger, I played through Gold, or I played through Silver. Then I played through Gold, then I wanted to play through Silver again, and I used an Ampharos in Pokemon Gold, and I, for some reason, expected and thought that Mareep was not catchable in Pokemon Silver, but it is. It's the same occurrence rate as it is in Gold. So we got ourselves a Mareep right away. Mareep's a great Pokemon. I was very close to using it for my team, but I have something else that I have deep inside of me that I want to use. It's more versatile even. Its fleece grows continually. In the summer, its fleece is fully shed, but it grows back in a week. So very powerful growing powers, and no, I didn't mean to do that, and I'm going to end, send it to PC. So unfortunately, you can't use a Mareep against Falconer. Not that you really need to. He's not that tough, but it would be nice. So if you cut this tree, you can get Roar up there, but we'll do that later, so don't worry about it quite yet. And I'm going to head on behind this little mountain ridge type thing, and we'll see who we run into here. So just another Ekans. Still looking for a Wooper or a Hoppip for right now. Qwilfish will be later on. I know I talked about those guys. So right down here is a Great Ball, I believe. If you ever let me get to it, that is. So we'll be seeing a Great Ball, and there obviously are Rattatas everywhere, but I did not mention you can catch them because I already caught a Rattata for myself, so there is no need to bring it up to you guys. And here's a Great Ball. So it's a potion. Why was I expecting this to be a Great Ball? My bad. Anyways, there's an item over here you want to take advantage of. So got that potion, and getting stunted again by another encounter. So they're all over the place, but it is a Hoppip. So this is what Hoppip looks like. I'm sure most of you guys know of Hoppips. And I'm going to use Leech Life. Weaken this guy a little bit, and once again, just capture a Hoppip. Its catch rate should be pretty low, pretty high, excuse me, so we shouldn't have too much of a problem taking care of acquiring this Hoppip. It evolves into a Skifloom, which is an okay grass-type Pokemon, but once again, its HP leaves something to be desired, and it doesn't have an outstanding moveset. It's not terrible, though, but once you get to a Jumpluff, it can hold its own. Erica definitely uses one. I'm not sure many people use Jumpluffs. You run into many Jumpluffs throughout the game. Erica, obviously, in the Kanto area, Kanto region of this game, does use one. So we got our Hoppip, and we're just mowing right through these Pokemon. Its body's so light, it must grip the ground firmly with its feet to keep from being blown away. So I would get pretty tired of having to grip the ground when any gust of wind comes against me. So just looking for one more Pokemon, and it's really rare. I don't know really why they had Woopers have a level 4% occurrence rate here in the morning. That's for that type of Pokemon. So, yeah, you know, pardon battle? I'm on the phone. Oh, alright, but make it fast. So, I believe this is Picnicker Gina, if I'm correct, because I've gotten called by her or Liz, this is Liz. I've gotten called by her too many a time, so we can catch the Nidorans on Route 36. Obviously, I have no access to that because that Citadel blocking me. So you can take down this guy, and she'll probably call you up, ask for your phone number here after this battle, and I'm gonna accept just because it's a nostalgic place for good old Brock in this game. Faced her many times in real life, and it's close to home. Take it easy. That's me. I was having a nice chat too. Wow, you're good at battling. Want to give me your phone number? I'll phone you for another battle. So I registered a number even though she's very wishy-washy and she's very annoying. I'll call you if something's up. I'll call you if okay, she didn't have anything else to say, as I would expect. Just small talk. So over here, there's a hidden item on this little grass patch north of the pier, so I'm going to find it somewhere lurking in the grass. Nope. When I rotate, though, I run into a Pokemon. So as long as it's a Wooper, no, it's not a Wooper. I had no use for being there, so I'm just going to run away from this Ekans, keep my PP up for Leech Life in case I run into a Wooper, and my Bite for other Pokemon. So I'm going to check. You can also catch Bellsprouts, I believe, on this little patch. But obviously I caught 2 Bellsprouts on my own already, so I'm done with catching Bellsprouts. I paid my dues, did the time for Bellsprouts. So, nope. Once again, striking out. And I believe it could be... There was a Super Potion. I was getting concerned there because I knew it was hidden up here, but it kept striking out. So, we got 4 of the items that we need to get so far. There's one more hidden item, and then 2 more that we can't access right now. So this is a pier. It's filled with a lot of fishermen. There's a great ball you can see right there. My Pokemon freshly caught. I've heard in Heart Gold and Soul Silver you can see the magnet train, or either you can see this route from the magnet train, or you can see the magnet train from this route as he goes by, which is a pretty cool addition there. And here's a Poliwag. I do like the sprite, even though the lines in its belly are a little big for me. I do still adore that sprite. Nice glossy color. I believe the 2nd generation did an even better job than the 3rd generation. The 3rd generation is almost too real of sprites. This one, they had nice colors, attractive, full colors on the 2nd generation that I really liked a lot, especially the colors of the Pokeball, obviously, as you know. And that's why the 2nd generation, partly why, is my favorite generation. I love it. I could play this 2nd generation all day, and I definitely know it the best, I would say. Oh, it's up there with Generation 1. There's more to know, though. You have to know a lot in terms of where to go, not necessarily content. Splash. So, what I mean by that, freshly caught Pokemon are no match for properly raised ones. Agreed. Whoa, you made me lose that fish. What I mean by that is, there's not as much intricate information and in-depth stuff as later generations, but there's more land to cover. That's all I'm saying. So this guy's probably going to send out Magikarps. Yes, you get more Pokemon, means less powerful Pokemon and stupid battles and no experience points, which I do want. No time for him to use Splash, which is a good thing. And I want to see Gyarados. That would be an interesting matchup right now. Level 16 to be batting level 20 Gyarados. Now I won't be using Gyarados, not a red Gyarados. I know that's a very common Pokemon used in a lot of 2nd generation walkthroughs, but I won't be planning on using a Gyarados. That Sea Serpent there. And yet another Goldfish down for the count. Oh, he got in Splash! It's a level 15 Magikarp. One of the most annoying Pokemon to raise. All you got is Tackle, and all you can live for battling against to raise this Pokemon is either the Daycare or Violet City Route 32-esque Pokemon, which is a pain to say the least. So I actually could get up to level 17 depending on what level this guy is. No, I had no shot to say the least. So about halfway through here, part 9. And no! Just squeaking on through. Almost to level 17. Splush. That's not a move. So this guy, calm, collected. The essence of fishing in Pokemon is the same. There is a guy that we want to have his phone number to here on this pier. And I'm not sure if those are Wooper heads or not that are preventing us from going east here. But they look like Wooper heads at least. I'm a good angler, but even a better trainer. We'll see about that. Might beg to differ on that statement. And the final of 3 fishermen that we'll see on Route 32. So this guy will also get our Pokemon, our number, Pokemon telephone number, and he'll be calling us up later on for Qwilfish. So what I mean by that is Qwilfish is an accessible Pokemon even without swarm characteristic to it. But when it does swarm, I mentioned that before, and Mr. Ralph brings this up to you. You can more easily catch them and run into them. So Ralph is gonna talk to us now. I try to rush things. I was obviously rolling in the dough. Mom, don't call me. Hi Brock, how are you? I found a useful item shop. Bought it with your money, sorry. Ask for my permission, that is my hard-earned money. All you're doing is sitting there. Fishing is life and passion. Pokemon out long life and friends. Wow, you're pretty tough. Could I get your phone number? I'll call you for a rematch. Sure, why not? So I registered his number, and eventually I'm going to have to drop some people, so once I'm done with him and he doesn't have the swarm thing anymore, I caught a Qwilfish, I'll probably ditch him. I'll call you if anything comes up, because there are a ton. Second generation Nintendo programmed tons of trainers that will want your phone number. So I am just feeling swarmed by Pokemon here on Route 32. They're popping up every which direction. And I'm feeling I can get to level, no, I'm right. Yeah, might as well. It's a semi-high level of Bellsprout. I want to look at its bright green succulent colors there for a little bit longer. So I'm just obsessed with the colors they used, as you can probably tell. And now, obviously, I wonder if those trees weren't there. If he could see you cross the water, try to get to you, swim across, that'd be awesome. If you're catching my drift there. Not my drift. That glance is intriguing. I'm guessing that's a compliment, but I did not want to hear that from you. Especially a camper. A lot of people hate you if you're playing FPS games. I'm just going to bring that up to you. And that Nidoran really does look like the first generation depiction from the Pokemon card, I believe. If my memory is serving me correctly. So level 9 Nidoran, much like Picnicker Liz, has the level 9 Nidoran female. And down goes this guy. So should be a good chunk of experience points here. 115, I'll take it for the run. And Roland goes down. You a knight? You a famous knight? This is disappointing. You're disappointing. If you don't want the battle, just avoid eye contact. And that's the opposite of what I heard from a person on, was it Route 30? Heading up to Violet City. So once again, another level 6 Bellsprout, but I want to preserve my bite PP, so I'm just going to wait for this. And I'm not sure, there might be one more trainer before we run into the Pokemon Center, which is a nicely placed Pokemon Center. I'm glad they did it. It's kind of similar to the Pokemon Center right outside of Mount Moon. They leave it there for you so you can heal up your Pokemon before it go into Union Cave. So here's a Great Ball, and I can get that for myself. So our first Great Ball, and I'm going to save it for a good occasion, a smart occasion. I'm not going to be using it irrationally. If I do run into a Wooper, that would be nice though. And I wouldn't use my Great Ball on a Wooper. So, I remember, speaking of playing here along Union Cave, before I even had a Game Boy Color of my own, I found some good Pokemon in the grass. I think they'll do it for me. Before I even had a Pokemon game for my own and a Game Boy Color, I remember I borrowed one of my friend's Game Boy Colors for about a week, and he had Pokemon Silver in. He had a level 32 or a level 29 for Alligator. No, level 30 for Alligator, excuse me. You can't have a level 29 for Alligator. Level 30 for Alligator. And I believe it was level 30 because I believe that's one for Alligator Evolves. And I would just walk around Union Cave every night after school. Or after dinner. Darn, I thought I could win. And just scour Union Cave. The grass is full of clingy things. I knew how to get out of there, but I didn't think about getting out of there. thought the only thing you could do in this game was just train up your Pokemon. For some reason, I don't know what I was doing. And I'm just going to walk around here in the grass, see if we can find a Wooper. And I kept training him up every night to level 31, and that took forever, considering the Pokemon that you need to have give you experience points aren't there in Union Cave for a level 30 Pokemon. So he would get to level 31, and then it would be like I'd have to go to bed. It would take too long, and I would do it over and over because I didn't know how to save my game. So I thought I'd bring that up to you. It's pretty stupid on my part. It's kind of funny too. Don't know what I was thinking back then, but it was the prelude to what would come though. I had some addiction to Pokemon throughout the years. So I'll do 2 more run-throughs in this grass. See if I can't see a Wooper. It's kind of like the Safari Zone all over again. 4% occurrence rate for Pinsir. But it's not happening for me, so I could come back later at night, get a 35% occurrence rate, but that's just not convenient whatsoever. And I could walk around here for a while and add on a little additional cut to the end of part 9, but that's not that convenient either. So convenience is very important to me, as you can probably tell, but it's not coming. So scattered screen there, and who is it? No, it's another Mary. So I have 4 minutes left, and that's enough time for me to take down one of the bird keepers down by Union Cave and go around and get my old rod, get some of the hidden items. Get the hidden item out right north of the Pokemon Center. So I might as well look around here for a 4% occurrence rate Wooper. So no, struck out one last time, and I'm just gonna ditch it for right now. So see you later, grass patch, and hopefully I run to that Wooper. So this guy, not a fan of him. How would you like to have this tasty, nutritious Slowpoke tail for you right now? Just $1 million. You want this? No, I can't afford it. You don't want it? Then scram, shoo. And that's kind of a bit of foreshadowing for what is to come in Azalea Town. So the end of this path is a Great Ball, so we got our second Great Ball. Ask me how that Great Ball got there, unless it was dug in the ground. I don't know. So gonna head to the Pokemon Center right now. Still the colors of Violet City. This is a great fishing spot. You saw people fishing. How about you? Would you like one of my rods? Yeah, that's good to hear. Now you're an angler too. So we got our first rod. It's an old rod. I'll be using it maybe a little bit if I want to catch a Magikarp. Fishing is great. If there's water, be it the sea or the stream, try out your rod. So talk to this red-haired lady. What should I make my Pokemon hold? Maybe an item that increases attack power. So I'm just going to get healed up real quick, and then I'm going to go face the Bird Keeper just south of this Pokemon Center with the Zubat, and then I'll probably jump into the action in the Union Cave. And I'm going to have to come back here later on a Friday sometime, get free to Friday, and then a Thursday too, go up to Route 36, get Arthur a Thursday. I could wait actually probably till I get to Golden City for that though. So here's our final trainer here on Route 32. That badge, it's from Violet City. You beat Faulkner? I'm probably sure you could beat Faulkner too, considering his Pokemon are no higher level than level 9. And you have 3 Pokemon, he has only 2. Although he does have a Pidgeotto, which is pretty cool. So I'm just going to use Zubat, take care of him. Get him up to level 18, and then I'm probably going to use Croconaw for the rest of the way throughout Union Cage, just because of the type match crap, and be running into a couple wild Pokemon here and there. And I'll be facing maybe an Onix or 2, Geodude, and I'll just easily be able to take down those guys. And that would be nice to catch right there. Nice low-level Pidgey. So I'm just going to use Leech Life, no sense in wasting Bite. Suck that health away from the Pidgey. Not much there, but I'll take it. And a little bit more of a boost. And I'm kind of doubting that you could defeat Faulkner now. Maybe if you got a stroke of luck here and there, kept missing with the Mud Slap, you have a fighting chance. You could definitely take down his first Pidgey, but I don't know about his Pidgeotto. Just saying. Just being honest and out front. Forthcoming with you. I was looking for the word. Couldn't come out. So I thought that, obviously, Bug against Flying. Be a little logical here. And one less Leech Life. This should finish him off. There we go. So there's a critical hit. Perfect time for a critical hit. Should be about 100 experience points. One short, of course. And there goes Bird Keeper Peter. I know what my weaknesses are. I should train again at the gym in Violet City. So you obviously failed. Good for you though for trying. Union Cave ahead. So here's Union Cave. A nice small dungeon. And that's it for part 9. That's all the time I have. See you guys in part 10. Like I said, I got to Union Cave here, and we'll be hopefully finishing up Union Cave in part 10. So thanks for watching. Like I said, I would be catching a Wooper. Keep holding true to my word. And in order to catch this Wooper, I'm just going to throw a Pokeball right now. I'm not going to risk screwing up here. And then I'm going to bring out Jigglypuff. Hopefully it's a water gun. Won't figure out how to get rid of the Jigglypuff right away. So, nope, not working there. So, I have to get a little bit more adventurous. Leech Life, kind of concerned. I don't think it'll take it out though. So I'm just going to venture out and use Leech Life real quickly. Nice, so Leech Life still kept it alive and well. Water Gun, haven't seen that move in a while. 1-2 with Crocodile, and you can obviously tell I got my Zubat up to level 18, or off screen, and I got it up to almost level 19 because I've been searching for this Wooper for so long. So it's still morning, finishing up here part 9 on getting this Wooper. So please don't go down, Jigglypuff. I need you to stay alive for a little bit longer. There we go. So once I get opportunity to go to the daycare, I'll be putting my Jigglypuff in there just because I want it to get a little bit stronger and facing some Pokemon that I'll need it to face in order to stand up against those Pokemon so I can catch them. If you can understand what I just said. So this should figure out this Wooper, finish it off, catch him, whatever you want to say. Nice. I love that aqua color there, the aqua dark purple. So Wooper's added to the Pokedex now. It's a nice Pokemon. Eventually, we evolve to a nice dual type. When it walks around on the ground, it coats its body with a slimy, poisonous film. Yucky. So I don't want to be touching him. No, I'm not going to be naming him. Quagsires are invulnerable to electric, so they're awesome. So thanks for watching part 9. That is finally it. See you guys in part 10.